Hey everybody, it's me Edward Jones back with a new video. Who is Lululemon for? I'm gonna try to make it through this video without laughing too much because I just saw a video earlier today. It kind of it kind of is like an off. It kind of has like it relates to my last video, the video I posted this yesterday. It relates to it. Um, I want to make I want to make a statement that kind of show where I'm coming from. Um, as a man, as a man with a heartbeat, and and what I presume to be not what I presume to be average T levels, I am not opposed to seeing a shapely woman twerk. I don't know where it comes from. I guess it could be because I'm a man. It could be because I'm a black man. I'm not opposed to seeing twerking. I think it's great. I think it's cool. My wife's gonna see this. Hey, look, and hey, she gonna see this. She gonna see this video. I'm not worried because she knows. She knows. It's hard for me to get through a day without pinching her butt multiple times a day. How do you think when I become a dad? It is. If you're a man, look, you know already. It is what it is. But I will say, there is a time and a place for where it's appropriate, and there's a time and a place when it's not appropriate. I just got done watching. Shout out to Black Servant Perspective. I just watched this video, and he was talking about there's a video going viral of a bunch of black chicks twerking at Lululemon because there's a ratchet rap song that mentions Lululemon in it, and and he said the way Greg from Black Conservative Perspective he described it. He described his feeling. He described the feeling he had the same way I felt. I had to fast forward through the video because I felt awkward watching that video. I just did. Maybe I don't know. I could be in the house by myself. I could be in a room by myself. I would feel awkward watching that video because of the setting that it's in. So there's people there are people who are being outraged about they're bringing up something that the former CEO had said over a year ago. He said he didn't think he didn't think Lululemon is for certain body types, which he could be right. He could be right. Personally, who I think Lululemon is for, I think it's for anyone who can afford it. I can't fathom anyone paying $600. I think somewhere up to $600. If I'm not mistaken, for yoga pants. But hey, if someone makes it and someone willing to sell it at that price and someone's willing to buy it, cool. But why? Why are I don't have to ask why? Niggas gonna be niggas. Of course, niggas gonna be the ones to go into Lululemon, probably not buy anything from the store, but they're gonna go in there and twerk. This has been a thing, but this is something that's been going on for years. I don't really know how to address it, but what's crazy? I actually found myself almost recording someone by accident. Now I was at an establishment. It was late at night, and I had my phone out, and my phone just so happened to be pointed towards the counter, and there was a black girl. There was a black girl at the counter, and when she noticed my phone was out, she started to twerk. I had to turn my phone away. I said, "Whoa!" I wasn't recording anything, and I certainly wasn't trying to record you twerk. I didn't want. I was. That's not the kind of action. That's the kind of action I was trying to get into at this place. And it's. And then now that people, they want to bring up the saying that, and he was saying, the former CEO, he was talking about black women. I doubt it. I doubt he was talking about black women. I think he was talking about women who are just too big. Women whose ass far exceeds the quota necessary for yoga pants to be worn out in public. Do I like big butts? Yes, big butts look nice. But but there is a time and a place for certain body parts to be seen, and I think I think certain things should not be worn in public. They're erotic, and I don't want to hear this thing about why you don't have to be, you don't why you looking anyway. Look, I'm a guy. There are men out there. We look at things that move. It is what it is. That's just how we're hardwired. And these women are being, and women who do this, they're being very disingenuous because they know it gathers particular attention, and then they complain about it online about, oh, guys are pigs, why they're objectifying me, because you're objectifying yourself. Guys like looking at certain things. We like looking at a woman's body. It is what it is. It does not help your situation if you're trying to get particular attention if you're wearing certain clothes in public. Be mad if you want, but that's just how it is. And then but to make matters worse, you actively do things in public. Don't niggas actively do things in public that bring attention to yourselves. That is just inappropriate and embarrassing. And now the people thinking that the CEO was talking about he don't like black people wearing his clothing. I don't think that's the case. I think he was talking about people of particular body types. But then again, if you were to say that, yeah, black women are gonna feel a certain way because they're mostly the body types gonna fit the description of what people don't really want to see jiggling in public. It is what it is. And I have people saying that we need to boycott Lululemon because it's crazy. They're getting mad at people being upset at the twerking in the stores, at being twerking in the establishment, and then saying that they don't want black women wearing their clothing. But no, it's not that they don't want black people wearing their clothing. It's that they don't like. They find it. It's found to be inappropriate for anybody, but it's primarily black women who are doing this, who are showing us this kind of behavior in public. And all it does is adds to the stereotype. It reinforces the stereotype. The stereotypes exist for a reason, and they don't do themselves any favor. Or let me phrase that: niggas don't do anybody any favors, especially the black women who actually are decent. They don't do them any favors by continuing on with the stereotype, and that's what it is. That's what it's all about. Niggas don't know how to act in public, and you know who likes to capitalize on that? Democrats. Oh, Democrats, they love when niggas don't know how to control themselves because they always find a way to capitalize on it. Whether it be from the 94 crime bill, gun control, because there's always this argument that, oh, they drop, there's a conspiracy, or they dropping off these guns. These guns aren't made in the hood. They drop off crates of guns. Listen, if someone dropped a crate of guns in front of my place, I'm not gonna go out and start shooting the place up. I'm gonna be excited. Like, oh snap. Free guns. I'm acting a certain way because I'm not a nigger. I see a crate of guns. First of all, I wonder, well, who this belongs to, and is there any way someone can claim this? Because now I'd be met with a conundrum. Like, I don't know why I should keep this or not. Because I think guns are cool, but I'm not gonna go out and shoot the block up because there's a bunch of weapons around. That's stupid. That's niggatry. That's nigga behavior. And so they say, and now even Democrats they want to come up with these gun control bills like trying to sue manufacturers because they don't want to sue Glock because Glocks are being used. Glock is too easy to convert with switches and they're being used in shootouts. All they're doing is taking advantage of niggatry. Democrats have been capitalizing on niggatry for decades, and they haven't figured it out yet. Black people who with sense, they figured it out a long time ago. And I'm pretty sure they figured out that they're not saying that Lululemon doesn't want them to buy their clothing. It's not likely that's who they're talking about. They don't like particular people buying their clothing and acting a fool in public, like niggas. So, like I said, I just did a video about this yesterday. And now I'm talking about for the first time on my channel, I'm talking about twerking. I gotta talk about it in a non-positive manner. I mean, hey, look, I think twerking could be appropriate in the confines of your own home, either in a mirror, with your significant other, or I guess in the strip club. That's the only place where you see those times where it's appropriate. Twerking the food out of the Piggly Wiggly, no, it's not appropriate. Twerking in that Lululemon, no, it's not appropriate. Twerking on your headlights in traffic is not appropriate. This video is. I'm trying to be serious about I'm trying to be serious about a topic that is that's outright silly. That's outright silly and foolish to begin with. But that's where we live in. Let's start the countdown. What's gonna be next? What are the niggas gonna do? What are the niggas gonna do within a 24-hour period that I might have to make another video about? Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. If you want to help out the channel, go to my YouTube homepage, or you'll see the PayPal link and the Cash App link. All donation amounts are appreciated. Any gripes, complaints, see me PM. I see what I can do to address them. If you don't like twerking, let me know in the comment section. To each his own. Oh boy. Who is Lululemon for? I'm Edward Jones. You guys take care, be safe, stay strapped, and God bless.